What's going on, everybody? Nick Alberici here, back with another week, and it's week 3 NFL picks and predictions. Uh, what another crazy week. Well, actually, really, this is the first crazy week we've had. Week 1 went to plan. I only got 2 wrong that week. This week, week 2, as the announcers are even saying, a lot of survivor pools are all busted up. You had the Cowboys losing unexpectedly. You had the Ravens losing unexpectedly. Uh, the Vikings, I'm not shocked because the Vikings are a good team. And Eagles losing the one-legged Kirk Cousins. So it was just a wild week. So my record this week was 500. I went 8-8. So I'm 23-10 overall. So 14-2 week 1 and 8-8 this week. So I really shit the bed, but you know what? I'm sure most people did. I mean, it just wasn't me. So try to do better this week, which I'm sure we will. Um, but man, I mean, first of all, I gotta say, you know, it was a good day for me on Sunday, my birthday. Nice Vikings win. Not shocked by it, really. I mean, like I said on here last week, I wasn't shocked. It's a great team because they have a lot of talent. So, and yesterday it was hilarious seeing the Eagles throw for it on third and whatever, and should have just ran the ball, and their hero God Barkley drops it. So, who they act like so good when he's on the Giants, they all made fun of him and said he sucked, just like Harper with the Phillies. It's the same thing. But yeah. So week 3, end of September. Well, not really end of September. Usually there's September 26th. I'll really have 2 weeks left of September, and so let's get it. Here we go. So Thursday night football, Patriots Jets in New York. Jets are 6.5, over under 37.5. I think the Jets win this game. I don't see why they shouldn't at home. I'm going to say 31-17 Jets. I think the Patriots, they had their big hurrah win week 1. Last week they played well against Seattle, but Seattle, they're meh. So I think the Jets they'll finally face a great defense, and Brissett's going to look like shit. So give me the Jets at a 14-point win. Then already we're going to have our lock of the week. Already. I'm 0-2 with the locks. I had Dallas last week, and I had Cincinnati the week before. But this week, I'm going to definitely win. There shouldn't be any reason. Browns at home over the Giants. Cleveland 6.5 over under 38.5. I'm taking the Browns. The Giants last week, they almost won against the Commanders, but they would have won if they had a kicker. But I don't see the Daniel Jones struggling against the Vikings day at home. What makes you think he's going to do any better against the Browns day on the road? So I think the Browns destroy Daniel Jones. It's not even going to be funny how bad he's going to get eaten up. I think it's going to be like a 24-7 Browns win. I think it's going to be one of those weird scores. Yeah, I mean 24-7 is not weird, but like their scores are like it looks like they completely dominated them. 24-7 Browns. Lock of the week. There it is. So. Gotta go with gotta get a lock, man. And the first 3 weeks, if I go into the locks, that ain't good. Then we got Packers at Titans. Tennessee is 3 over under 36.5. The Colts must suck that bad to let Malik Willis beat you with only 16 points. They must suck that bad because I don't understand it. So I think Tennessee will win here. They'll get Malik Willis back. It's a revenge game for Willis, but I think Tennessee will beat them. Tennessee's 0-2. I think they're due for a win at this point. They played some decent football. They lost both teams, I think, 24-17. So give me Tennessee. I'll take Tennessee in a close one, though. I feel like their offense can't score that many points to separate themselves from, teams. So I'll take Tennessee here I'll take them by 6. Typical one score touchdown type game. I'm gonna take Tennessee 20-14 here. I feel like it's just gonna be a low scoring game, and Tennessee will squeak it out. And now we got the Bears at the Colts. Indy's 1.5. Over-under is 43.5. The Bears' offense looks disorganized, and the Colts does too. I mean, last week one they played good against Houston, but I do think the Colts will bounce back here. I think the Bears on the road again. The Colts are desperate for a win. I just feel like that the Colts. Jonathan Taylor is going to be able to do well in this game. I just feel like they're going to win this game because they're going to. If it was in Chicago, I don't know, but I'll take Indy. I'll take them by a field goal though. I'll take them 20-17. Indy. I think. The Bears don't look right. They're lucky they won week 1. I mean, they're really lucky because they looked like shit against the Titans and last week against Houston. So it's going to be interesting, but. How Caleb Williams is, but we'll see. Then we got Texans, Vikings. Battles of the first 2-0 game of the week, I believe, so far. Yep. Should be a hell of a game, just like last week's Vikings game. A hell of a game. Houston is 2. Over-under is 45.5. They didn't look too good last week. I don't know what it was, but Houston is better than that. I think Mixon will be out. I'm not sure. It's too early to tell, but, we'll see. Vikings are home. Darnold's riding the hot hand. The Vikings defense is looking great. And now Stroud's coming into a hostile environment. He's never played in, I don't think, a stadium like that before. And like Minnesota, I don't think so. I don't remember Houston's schedule. But I'm going to take the Vikings here again. I feel like... the momentum's riding high. We're looking hungry as a team. We're playing together as a team. I know it's only 2 weeks, but I think the best is still yet to go down the road. We won out Addison last week. Might be out again. Jefferson left the game sore quad. He's fine. He just day to day. And then T.J. Hawkinson is still not back till week 7. So Minnesota's winning without star players. So give me the Vikings here. 24-20. It'll come down to a last drive per usual. Stroud's going to try to go down the field. Minnesota will stop them, pick them off, something like that. And it'd be nice to get a 3-0 start. Next game, Eagles-Saints. Saints are now 2.5. Over-under is 49.5. Now, this line was Eagles 2.5 about a couple days ago. But A.J. Brown's out again. But I think the way the Eagles are looking, I wasn't going to pick Eagles earlier in the week, like the weekend when I saw these early lines come out. But I was like, you know what? The Saints are looking good. Eventually it's going to run out. The Saints aren't that good. Derek Carr is not that good. But I'll just take the Saints here. Eagles off a short week. It hurts. To me, it hurts. Again, I'm not hating. I want to hear the bashing on Snapchat and shit like that after the game, after this video is released, saying, oh, he's a hater. But Hurts isn't that great. He can't throw the ball more than 50 yards down the field. All he could do is run. And his stupid read option he does, handing up the middle. That's all they do is run over there. Devonta Smith's the only guy they got to stop right now, and you'll win if you're the Saints. So I'll take the Saints here. Close game. 21. It should be higher than 21. I'm going to say, if the Saints were struggling, it would have been like a 21-16. But I'm going to say Saints here 30-24. 30-24 Saints. That seems accurate. I just feel like, if it wasn't Philly, I'd be taking Eagles. But I don't know, man. They're definitely not top 5 in Super Bowl power rankings. If I put the Eagles there right now, definitely not. I'd even say the 0-2 Ravens were better. Eagles, just Sirianni will be on the hot seat. You'll see. Just everybody will see. All right, Chargers, Steelers. Another battle of 2-0s. Pitt is 2, over-under 35.5. Chargers are staying out east all week. They didn't fly back home. I will take the Steelers at home, though, if Fields plays again. Russell Wilson's garbage, so you can't be starting his ass. So if Fields plays, I'm going to Steelers. I think he will play, so give me Pitt. I'll take Pitt in a field goal game. They can't really score, though, but I'll take them. I'll say 19-16 Steelers. Typical Chargers will fuck it up at the end or something. That's what they do. And Steelers get the win. Then we got Buccaneers, Broncos, and Tampa. Tampa Bay 6.5, over under 39.5. I'm just going to blow past these next two games. I'll take Tampa here. Shouldn't be any debate on that. The Broncos can't score. Michael Thomas, people are saying the Broncos should sign. They need another receiver. I mean, I can't sit here and say no. I mean, I agree. They need another receiver. Their offense sucks. But I'll take Tampa, and I'll take them probably by 10 here. I'll say 24-14 Tampa Bay. I think I said that last week with the Broncos, same type of score. But 24-14 Tampa. And then we got the Panthers at the Raiders. 4 o'clock window now. The Raiders are 5.5. Over-under is 40.5. Bryce Young bench for the Panthers. Andy Dalton is starting for him. But I don't think that's going to matter. I think they'll be able to move the ball a little bit more. But I will take the Raiders here at home. I just think this game is going to be a type of game where the Raiders just keep scoring. You know, for some reason. So I think the Panthers will score more than 10 points this week. I think it's going to be like 34-17 Raiders. And then we got another game that should have been good on paper, but now it shouldn't. It's Dolphins at Seahawks. Seattle's 5, over-under is 41.5. If Tua plays, the spread's different. But I'll be taking Seattle, definitely. I'm positive, 99% sure Skylar Thompson starting for the Dolphins. He's garbage. He's not even close to an NFL caliber quarterback, or backup is the third string. Seattle should win this game, no doubt. This is gonna be like a 27-16 type of game. You know what I mean? So give me Seattle 27-16. Here's probably the game of the week, definitely. Ravens at Cowboys. Baltimore is 1, over-under is 49.5. I just can't see the Ravens going 3-0. I just can't, or 0-3. I really can't say it. Dallas looked like shit last week. I know, that's a once in an occasional thing, but I can't say it. So I'm going to take the Ravens. I just can't. If the Ravens won last week, I think this would be maybe a different prediction, maybe. But I feel like, the Ravens, they can't start on 3. I'm going to take this as a high-scoring game. I'm going to say 33-30 Ravens. Justin Tucker, game-winning 50-some-yard field goal. But it's the battle of good kickers, too. Brandon Hall and Tucker are 2 of the best in the game. So don't be surprised if it's a game-winning field goal either way, but I'll take the Ravens. Game of the week. I feel like it's going to be a hell of a game. And then we got the 49ers at the Rams. San Fran is 7, over-under is 44.5. Now there's no Debo. So you have no McCaffrey and no Debo. Debo's going to be out probably 2-3 weeks, calf injury. And then the Rams have no Cooper Kupp for a while. I heard a while. I'm thinking maybe like a November return. And no Puka Nacua. He'll be out the next month. So the Rams right now, the Rams, if you're the Rams, I'll take the Niners here, and I'll take San Francisco 31-20. But if you're the Rams, I would just have that thought process, oh yeah, we're gonna still be competitive, but think about the future. You know what I mean? The Rams don't really have a bright future. They have an old aging quarterback in Stafford. Cooper Kupp's aging. They have a good running back in Kyron Williams, a good receiver in Puka. They have no tight end. So I'm just saying their defense is a mess. So as of right now, the Rams probably will end in last. So, sit here and just say, let's reevaluate ourselves and, let's do a non-obvious tank and try to get a top pick. So, Then we got the Lions at the Cardinals. Lions are 3, over-under is 52.5. Arizona looked phenomenal last week, like I thought they would be. And the Lions fucking looked like a bunch of bums and don't know how to play football. That was just garbage. I will take the Cardinals in the upset again. I think their offense will be too much to handle. Amon-Ra didn't look good last week. I feel like the Lions need another receiver. They only have one threat catching the ball. I mean, Laporta is a tight end, but Amon-Ra, GMO is good downfield, but he's more like an end-around type of guy. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, their wide receiver room isn't deep, and it's not that good, and that's going to bite them in the ass, I think, down the road. So I'll take Arizona in the upset. You got to take upsets. I mean, like, I'm sitting here taking all the favorites, I think. So, yeah, give me Arizona in a close one. 27-24, Arizona Cardinals win. Then we got Sunday Night Football, Chiefs, Falcons. KC's 3.5, over-runners 46.5. Falcons coming off that Monday night, win last night, short week, come back home. Mahomes get, no Pacheco, out 6 weeks about. So I'll take Kansas City, though. I feel like Mahomes ain't going to let that happen. And losing to a Falcons team that, on paper, they don't really scare you. They got lucky last night. So I'll take Kansas City. And I'll take Kansas City here 31-23. It should be an entertaining game, though, for a Sunday Night Football. I'm glad that's a Sunday night game, and it's not like, Chargers Steelers. You know what I mean? So then we got Monday Night Football doubleheader. Not going to lie, I'm really not a fan of these doubleheaders. I feel like they're stupid. If they did do a doubleheader, they should have 7 o'clock and 10 o'clock. That's what I think, instead of 7:30 and 8:15. It really doesn't make sense why they're trying to do this. You're taking away viewers from each team or each game. It's stupid because some people want to watch. It's just dumb. It's really dumb. It should be separate timings. It's like putting a playoff game at the same time. It wouldn't make sense. But first against Jaguars, Bills. Buffalo's 5.5. Over-runners 45.5. I'll definitely take the Bills here. They're looking good so far, better than I thought. The Jaguars, to me, suck. I don't think they're that good at all. Trevor Lawrence is overpaid. All they have is ETN you got to worry about, in my opinion. So I'll take the Bills. I'll still take the Bills in a close one now. The Jaguars are still decent to keep it close. So I'll say 24-17 Buffalo. So Bills would be 3-0, and the Jags would fall to 0-3. And then we got the last game of the week, Commanders, Bengals. Bengals are 7.5, over-runners 48.5. Definitely the Bengals will win here. I think it's just because every year they start off slow. So I feel like now they're finally going to get that win. All of the Commanders, Daniels could make some plays on them to keep it close. But I just don't see the Bengals losing at home to another team that shouldn't be, in the conversation at the end of the year for wild card or anything. It's like the Patriots, they lost though. So I'll take the Bengals here by 10. I'll take the Bengals 27-17. So there you go. Week 3. So, I hope this week to at least go. 500 is pretty nuts, but I can't believe I did that bad. But everybody probably did that bad because last week there was a ton of games that shouldn't have been lost by teams that were lost. So it's the NFL. It's what happens. So it makes it fun. So that's all I got for you guys this week. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope, you get ready for some postseason baseball in like 12 days, whatever it is. And that's all I got. So, all right, guys. Well, I'll see you next week. Enjoy the games, week 3. And as always, Skol Vikes. All right, see you guys.